there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Xerok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
And the sorcerer returned. So glad that they actually, just didn't really change much of the game. They just kept all the gameplay the same and just tweaked the controls and the camera, because in the original game the for jumping anyway, the platforming was a bit hit and miss, and the camera was just god awful, but still manageable, but god awful. Look how there's a goat skull just casually laying on his desk. Spirits. There's a gargoyle. Two of them, I think. Or that could be an imp on the far end there. Is it me, or does he still look like he's walking in a diagonal? For the very few people who actually watch my content, the reason why I'm re-uploading this is because the first 100% run through I did it with no commentary, and then all of a sudden, commentary out of nowhere, and then I thought that was kind of just meh, so I'm redoing it with commentary, and hopefully I don't have a ton of dead air out of nowhere, because I'll be talking to myself, and I don't want to sound like a madman. Okay, why are you giving a child the axe? You explain that to me. And plus, I figured I'd show you all everything of this game instead of just boom, straight into the first level. fantastic. Even though I've already played through it. And I mean, obviously, you can tell I've 100%ed this game already. So, this is not a blind run. This is not my first rodeo. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm yawning so much. I hope I don't do it. I hope I don't keep doing it, I should say. But if I do, I apologize. Okay. Dan, buddy. Why didn't you bring a shield? That's like... Come on, man. You were just begging to get hit. The whole hero thing. Try not to blow it this time.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel Fortescue, see? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better.
I like how they actually really fleshed out the details of the gargoyles in this game.
Fate has given it a second chance.
Or in the remake, I should
chance
say.
to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Actually, I'm thinking about maybe I should do a 100% run of this game and then do a 100% run of the old game for funsies. Money. Which, fun fact for you, you couldn't access this area in the original game because the gates closed behind you. In this game, it's accessible, which is nice. Life bottle will make my life a lot easier. And now I have throwing daggers.
Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary.
I don't know if
Be
I should
sure to
read the
test
books or not,
every
because I
weapon
already know
to
what I'm
discover
doing and
their
everything.
secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to charge before they realize their full potential.
I don't think I will. This one sometimes. So yeah, you got your charge attacks. You got your secondary attacks. I always love that about this game. You could just pull off your own arm and just whack someone with it. Oh, that's something I gotta get used to. Not having a daring dash. It's a really helpful ability. And that book just explains, oh yeah, this is how you tell it's the end of the level. Because there's this magic aura. Gabe calls it magic slime, but I don't really see slime. The graveyard, and this is the first level in the game that actually has a chalice in it. And chalices are collectibles that you can pick up, and the more you collect, the better weapons you get. So, and it's part of the criteria to 100%ing the game. I almost forgot something. Come on. Money. Whack. Whack. Now, grab the earth rune. Mash a bunch of zombies. And that's another cool thing about this game is it's not necessarily, it's not hard. It's challenging, and it makes you think outside the box sometimes. And I like games that encourage that. You know, there's multiple ways you can tackle different situations, and it all depends on you, how well you do it. Can go over here. Get that charge first. And just like that, a mob of zombies done. And that's how you get the chalice when it's full. However, I'm setting my sights on something different. Life bottle. Because who says no to more HP? Unless you're like a masochist and you're just like, oh yeah. Look, there's even a trophy in this game. You have to like die in like 7 different ways to get it. And I was messing around, you know, purposely dying 7 different ways. And there's something I actually found that's new to this game, to the remake that wasn't in the original. If you are down to like you used up your last life bottle and you get hit, like you can take a hit that would normally kill you and have like 1 health left. And I think that's interesting that they give you kind of like a 1 last chance to like not die. Which I find interesting. I don't really need throwing daggers because I don't really use them that much, but I might as well show you what they do. Instead of throwing 1, you throw 3. Actually, I need them for scarecrow fields. Because fuck those scarecrows. And I have a way to cheese those guys. Well, not cheese them necessarily, but there's like a part in the level where you can cheese the scarecrow. And you'll definitely be seeing that later on in the run. Heal up, grab the money. And that's the thing, even though like if I already have all the souls I need and I collected the chalice, I still just kill everything in sight. No, go away. And so it's like, oh, don't, like, be dumb. Actually, nah, fuck it, forget it.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates. The Master meets with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching plots of purest evil. Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves scarce.
And I like that they just kept all the original, like, voice clips, and they just uncompressed them, so all the voice acting just really pops in this game. They did this game so much justice.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
Well, I don't really have to do that much persuading. I just talk to them, and they're just like, "Oh, here, take this." It's like, thanks, appreciate it.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Oh wait, that already happened. But yeah, first weapon you get is a crossbow, which, in my opinion, is a significantly better ranged weapon than your throwing daggers, because you have rapid fire and you can ricochet it off walls, which I don't personally do, because I really don't have a need for it. Oh, if you hear that cracking and popping, that's me cracking my knuckles and fingers and my joints. Because I may be 25, but I have the body of an old man. No more black fog. You can just actually see the entire level, and it's actually filled out.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
And he just turns around and leaves, because he's not there by the time I get up there. Oh, and another slight altercation is that those chests used to just be there for like killing waves of enemies, but I mean that's what they still are there for, but they hurt you now, so you best be careful when trifling with them things. And we can't do anything about that yet, because we need a club or a hammer to smash it. Now, me personally, with this level in particular, I like to get to the top of the hill first, and then go exploring Really? Jump, you
We
bastard.
have failed the Master. We give our lives.
Probably the smoothest run I've ever done of this level. Or at least that part of this level. Alright. Heal up. And now, you can literally walk down this whole hill and collect all the goodies it has to offer at your leisure. Boom, copter shield, fully repaired. Money. Another copper shield. More money. Whoop. What's this? Probably another shield. Yep. Another shield. A club. One critique I do have about this game is the hit detection can be a little wonky sometimes. But other than that, it's fantastic. Smash this bookshelf. And light that on fire. Not my most gracious performance, but it'll do. The Witch Talisman, which we need for later. The Chalice, of course. I'm like a kleptomaniac in this game. Like, even if I don't need the stuff that's lying around, I'll still pick it up. Like, oh, you're at full health and full life bottles, and there's an energy vial. Picking it up. Just a habit. So used to having Daring Dash. So used to it. Alright. And now, since we collected all the goodies here... No! Why did I do that? Well, might as well refill that. And then we can get out of here. I remember I watched a guy stream this game. And...
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes. See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self? When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
But yeah, I was watching this guy stream this game, right? And, he was at the Return to the Graveyard level. And somehow, some way,
the army of the evil dead to throw your strides up. I have something that may help you on your quest, Captain. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
somehow, some way, he made it to Return to the Graveyard, and he had just one health bottle, and it's the one you got at like the first level of the game. And he's like, "This game is so hard, and they only give you like one life." I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, at the first actual level of the game, besides the tutorial one where you get all your stuff, there's a life bottle there. And let's say you miss that one. Let's say you completely miss it because you didn't know how to get it. If you've been collecting chalices, you need 2 chalices. 2 to get another life bottle. What are you doing? Like, it's not that the game's hard, it's just you're not going the extra mile to get better rewards. Like, this game is not difficult. It's really not. Like, look at that, like cutting down imps and shit. I love this game. Oh, I should have saved that for later. Oh, more. Okay. Let's say it's this one. Yep, there it is. This little secret for you. Oh, another change from the original to this one is, in the original you could only break these things with a club or a hammer, but in this game you can break them with anything, I think. Except for like, yeah. I mean, I like the change, because, oh, sweet lord. Now, this is the, like, okay, I couldn't figure out when I was a kid, when I first played this game, how to get the chalice in this level, because it's one of those things where, where I say, it makes you think outside the box, and it really does. And, because it's not just in plain view, you have to actually do some exploring to find the chalice in this level, and it's really, really cool, and I like how they did it. It was really well done. Put that there. Give me that back. Oh, well, got rid of the pickpocket. The thing about the imps is that only certain ones, at least that I've seen throughout playing this game, the ones that don't have a weapon are the ones that are the only ones that can steal yours. Like, if they got, like, a torch or something, fine. You're absolutely fine. Oh, yeah. And this is your hint that you get.
The would-be phantom longs to play a new tune, but he seems doomed to repeat the same cause of despair over and over.
Yeah. So, I'll show you what you do. Shortcut. to grab sheet music and give it to you. I think that is so fucking cool. And it really rewards exploration. Alright, now I'm gonna go back up here and collect the chalice before I start the boss fight. And there it is. Hidden in plain sight. Best place to hide something. Let's hide it in plain sight. Throwing dagger. Copper shield. And this is how we triggered the boss fight. Or how we can start the boss fight. Not like, never mind. You'll see what I mean. Set up for the boss fight, I should say. You free his soul, encased in the heart. Come on. And then the fight begins. Heart is his only vulnerable point. I like how they did the intro to this guy in the original game. Oops. Oh shit. Oh shit, not what I wanted. Simple fight, really simple. Just sit back in a distance and shoot him. Really simple boss fight. But yeah, I like how they introduced the stained glass demon in the original game because it was more terrifying. Well, not necessarily.
It's
well, yeah,
the Hall
terrifying.
of Heroes shopping mall. Bargain hunters
Gave me the
should
goosebumps
check
when I
out
was
the
a
ground
kid.
floor. Well-to-do shoppers should check out the upper floor. That's where it's at.
Now we get the hammer.
Ah, Fortescue! What's this I hear about that archcad Zarok still being alive? Thought you killed the fella. Never mind, you old warhorse. Better show him what's what, eh? I expect Johnny's zombies a bit more of a handful than you remember. How are you doing for weapons? Here, take my warhammer. It'll smash anything and it won't fall apart like a club. I only ever get to use it cracking walnuts around this place. Nonsense, Fortescue. I won't take no for an answer. Knock a few heads for old Stan your iron hewer, eh?
But I didn't say no. Yes. And now you never have to use the club ever again. Unless you want to use bash attacks with a faster swing. Then, yeah, by all means. But why would you do that when you can do this? Best charge attack in the game. Alright, now it's the part where the guy that I watched stream struggled, and it was it's kind of funny, not gonna lie. It's actually really funny. Like the amount of weaponry and how useful each weapon is that you get is insane. Because each weapon is just so good in its own right. Actually, you know what? No. Like, look at that. I don't know why he struggled so much with this level. I really don't. Ah, the silver shield. Love these. Find more bolts. I remember a friend of mine, he had a glitched version of the original game where the first chalice you collect gave you the axe, and he just skipped all the lower level heroes, and it's just, to me, it's like, that's not worth it. It's really not. Because you miss so much good shit. Like, you miss the broadsword, you miss the hammer, you miss a life bottle, you miss the crossbow, money. Like, it's just not worth it. Undertakers? Oh, alright. You can do that, but I don't see why you would. But yeah, in this run, I will not be doing the, souls, because in my opinion that takes up way too much goddamn time, and I don't feel like doing them again. If you know what I'm saying. No, I know that this part isn't really necessary, but I like to do it anyway. Because fun. And you'll see why you don't have to do this part after I finish it. Oh, damn, oh. It's about to get my vegetables really steamed. I died there. Look at the ambiance that they just added to this game. Like an ominous mist just covers the ground. Dum dum da dum. Oh, stop that. Hey, you know what? I think I'll just... Hey. You can't do it from here. Oh, fuck. That was my fault. But yeah, all you really need to do is... Like, you don't even have to do, like, all of them. You can just do those two. But on truth, if you go do that one first, all you really have to do is just jump over that and you can jump to the bridge. Alright. This boss is relatively simple. Relatively. This is all you have to do. Go. A daring dash. So helpful.
All has changed outside the necropolis. Paths go this way, paths go that way. Nasty, painful death waits round every turn and over every hill. Bon voyage.
Oh, thank you so much for those words of encouragement. But I'm going to go back here to heal. Alright, I'm good to go. And then after, now we get money, and then after I get the next chalice, I get the broadsword.
Bravo, Fortescue! Some of the other chaps wagered Zarok would be using your ribcage as a toast rack by now. But I knew you'd pull through. Here, I have a little extra something here I can give you. Could help the old quest. You want it?
This guy, even though he's an asshole, he gives you a broadsword, so not too overly concerned about it. We can't do the Enchanted Earth yet. This is what I was going to tell you guys. How I needed why I needed the throwing daggers for Scarecrow Fields. I hate these guys. Alright. You're gonna see me doing, going to my inventory a lot in this level. I mean, can I... I also miss the old sound effects these guys made when they ran at you. Ooh-ah. The ooh-ah is not there anymore, sadly. Oh no! Anyone else? No? Okay. Oh no! God, could you imagine living, or just sitting in a haystack, just waiting for somebody to come by for days, and no one just shows up? I don't need a merchant right now. However, I think I can burn that one. Oh well. Gold. Can use that. No. Go away. Magpies. My club's fixed, which is nice. Oh, so I get it. Moving on. Well, I'm doing a lot better than I usually do. Which is good. Really? Really? I can't hit him from there. Oh no. This is how I choose them. Or no, wait, it's not this part of the game. And I hate having to kill them because if you do kill them, they fill up your chalice quicker. See, like, look at that. Like, look at that. Like, these fuckers just refuse to die. Absolutely refuse. This one, you have to, not really think outside the box. But the chalice isn't just hidden in plain sight. So you actually have to. My favorite part of this level. He is a pure force of destruction. No, I know there's another one of those fuckers around here somewhere. Hiding. Yes. Thank you. Loving serpent of Gallowmere. Best dragon ever. Oh fuck. This is the scarecrow that I personally love to cheese. And here's how. Get him to follow you. Come on. Nope. Here we go. Good, good. This is all you have to do. And he's literally a sitting duck. And that's all you have to do, and it's beautiful. Go away, you damn birds. Like I said, doing a lot better than I normally do on this level. Oh yeah, obviously don't go into the corn or you die. Dum da dum. Now we can go get the chalice. Go away, damn bird. Ah, hey. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was gonna say, if that was enough to, like, get me to, like, full, I would be very surprised. Woo! I think it's an instant kill. Even if you're at, like, full health. Ah! Hate that damn corn. Money! Huh. I didn't even open this yet. Get the fuck out of here. You just jump up here. Copper shield, which I don't need. This looks like something straight out of a Tim Burton movie. Just give them the part. and then it eats a pathway of corn that you couldn't normally get to because you had to do this or else you would die. And there's the chalice. And the beautiful part about getting the chalice in this level is you get another life bottle. So now you have 4 of them. Like I said, this game is very generous with its life bottles and whatnot. This game's not hard. It's not. You just have to have some sort, like at least a little bit of a brain to play this game. Like this game is not difficult. And jump. And jump.
Pumpkin Gorge, dead ahead. The nursery to Gallomere's favourite side dish. Step inside and understand the true horror of fruit gone bad.
And that concludes Scarecrow Fields. And now, you get the broadsword.
Fortescue, you jawless arrow magnet, what are you doing back here? What? Call me Mr. Woden the Mighty. How I pity the people of Gallowmere, that their fate should once again be in the hands of a chump like you. Still, I suppose it's not fair to take it out on them. Take my sword, and do try not to stab yourself in the foot. You know, I've always had my doubts about you, Fortescue. You're just not carved from hero material.
And now, we have the enchanted broadsword, which, over time, loses its magic. Oh, please no. God damn it. Okay. Yes. Okay. It loses its enchantment over time, but thankfully you can re-enchant it. And if you enchant it, it does like a ridiculous amount of damage. And instead of going to Pumpkin Gorge, I'm going to do the Sleeping Village. Because I like this path more than the pumpkin ones. It's just me. But I just like to do this path first, and then go back to Pumpkin Gorge and kill the Pumpkin King.
Poor villagers. The master possesses them. It mustn't hurt them. Hurt guards, though. They seek out an object of great power.
Yeah, I think you can get away with, like, killing, like, maybe one civilian. And then you can still get the chalice. Oh shit. No, not there yet. Possessed demon heart. Oh shit. I didn't mean to swing my sword. Well, this didn't kill her. And there's a trophy, actually, for this level. You have to go through this whole level without harming any of these bugs. And it's not really super difficult. It's just, it can be annoying. As you can probably tell, I'm a huge fan of using a sword. I don't mind using hammers, but I only use them when like, absolutely necessary. Apparently rats are an enemy in this game, even though they don't hurt you. Yeah. Ah, no, I don't want to use the broadsword. I mean, you can daring dash them to, like, stun them. I mean, that won't count as harming them, but just... Barrels! Kill the barrels. Alright, so now that we got... Oh, cutscene.
Hurry, comrades, tear this place apart. If we don't find the shadow artifact, Lord Zarek will have us mocking out the demons for the next millennium.
Alright. So, what you have to do in this level is you have to craft a crucifix. But, in order to do that, you need to have a cast in the shape of a crucifix, one. And secondly, you need something to make the crucifix with, to mold it. Oh, why you... Okay. Alright. So that means we're right near the blacksmith shop. Alright, so set the cast down. And put the landlord's box down. Forge a crucifix. Got another shield. More gold. Now that we have the crucifix, we can go into the church. Place the crucifix on the wall. Get the safe key. Heal up. Now I can go to... Actually, I'm gonna search the town for guards to kill. So yeah, if you end up killing the townspeople, you start at a set percentage of the chalice being filled, and if you kill a townsman, it goes down. And if you kill too many, it goes down too far to the point where even if you kill all the guards on the level, you wouldn't be able to fill it up. So it's very important to not kill any civilians. And this is where you find the chalice. More money. And an energy vial. Alright. Time to go back and do some platforming. Enter through the house. Open the safe. And grab the shadow artifact. Thing Zarok's been looking for this whole time. At least we got to do it before he did. Alright. Now, let's go back here. Pick that up. And now we can leave. And that's how you do it. Sleeping Village done.
Gaining allies in the Hall of the Heroes is the way forward. Hack, choppity chop, off with a few zombies' heads, and it thinks it can redeem itself in battle. You still have a long way to go to rank as the best.
Now I want to say that he gives you money.
By God, Fortescue, you must be the luckiest corpse ever to walk the face of the earth. I have something here I can lend to you. Take it or leave it, but remember, I'm only doing this for the sake of Galomir's doomed population, and not for you, you gangly buffoon.
Gangly buffoon. Alright, yeah, it's money. Aw, damn. That's so close to having a 1, 2, 3, 4. I might as well re-enchant that. Don't need those anymore. Yeah, I'm good. Ah! Hate it when that happens. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do all the way up till the end after I complete Inside the Asylum, and then I'm gonna stop. Jack of the Green.
Greetings, Sir Fortescue. My name is Jack of the Green. I am the master of riddles, and this maze is my domain. You are free to leave, but only once you've answered 4 riddles. Puzzles so fiendishly difficult, so perplexingly complex, that no man has ever solved them. Ha ha ha. Now, try my first riddle. At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen.
Stars. Wait, he said we had to answer his riddles. He never said we had to, like, run around and do shit in his maze. Like, what if it was just like, oh yeah, stars. Now what? What's the next one? Chaos rune needed. Yeah, this isn't particularly difficult of a level. It's just puzzle solving. And as long as you're good at that, you will be A-okay. Should have no problems. Yes, yes, yes. Ring the bell. Okay. Alright, 1 remains. Look at that. I'm already more than halfway done to the
but
challenge.
my star riddle was but a trifle. I always like to begin with an easy one. Return hither. You will not find my next conundrum so simple.
Return hither, he says.
I live for laughter. I live for the crowd. Without it, I am nothing.
A clown. 'Tis but a clown. Dum-dum.
Yes, it was a clown. Very clever, I'm sure. Return in haste, Sir Knight, for I wish to see the despair on your face when you hear my next cryptic puzzler.
My next cryptic puzzler. I fucking love Jack of the Green. Like, he's my favorite NPC.
Face like a tree, skin like the sea. A great beast I be, yet vermin frighten me. Face.
No! Shut up. That's fine by me. Actually, let's get this out of the way. Yeah, I might as well re-enchant this. Oh, yeah. Not even a question. Let's go re-enchant that right now. Ah. Please, give me more souls to fill the chalice early. Appreciate it. Now that I have the Chaos Rune, you know, I took care of the monks already. Oh shit.
Did you spot my bluff? I pretended that riddle was hard, but in truth it was obviously an elephant. This time, however, I almost pity you. The answer to my next vexing enigma has eluded the finest minds of a whole generation. Come to me.
Come to me.
I tolerate the moon and stars. I can't abide
Alright,
the sun.
now this one
Banish me with torchlight and you'll see me turn and
an
run.
interesting bug sometimes. Sometimes he'll give you the riddle and the way you have to go won't open. So you usually have to talk to him twice, but we're gonna see if that's not the case and if the game's gonna make a liar out of me in stream. So we will see. We will see. And the chalice is over here. Just like that. Don't need that. I will, however, take the full heal. Or at least a full health bar. No, full heal. Alright, there we go. Oh, it did open. It did make a liar out of me. Push. And
Blast you! It took me ages to come up with that darkness one. Very well. Outrageous as it seems, my vast intellect has been matched by your badly decomposed brain. Return at once and I shall give you your prize.
I shall give you your prize. Yeah, and your prize is, oh yeah, you're free to go, but I'm a salty fucker.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Here you are, Sir Clever Clogs. I grant you free passage through my maze. Find your own way out.
I will. Don't you worry about it. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, apparently, in this game, in the remake, they included a over-the-shoulder perspective, which is L2, which I never use, because I just don't need it. Really? And there you go. That is the asylum grounds. Now you get to go upstairs. You get to talk to her.
Dan. Don't be shy. I've seen you giving me the eye. You may be weak and feeble like old men, but I like you, Daniel. Now listen up. Your bow and arrows are fine for itty-bitty jobs, but if you want to pack some serious heat, you should take this spear.
Fucking love the spear. Spears are the most powerful ranged weapon in the game. I want to say you get the longbow next, I think. This level, like, it's like impossible not to get the chalice. It's like impossible. You'd have to be blind to miss it. my goodness. I'm sorry that I've been quiet this whole time, just focusing, concentrating. Who else is left? Oh, okay. Let's see. This is what I mean by, like, it's impossibleness. It's right there. It's right next to the item you need to, like, open the cell door, the mayor. I think you can miss it. If you do, I would be genuinely impressed.
By heck, am I glad to see you. That Zarek tried to force me to hand over the Shadow Artifact. He means to release the demons from their tomb under the enchanted forest. But I said to him, I said, "You can't touch me, you lanky windbag. I'm the mayor." Aye, that told him. But then he had me locked up in here with all these nutters. Oh, it's been terrible. I haven't managed to get a word of sense out of anyone in weeks.
It's my favorite part of the game.
Right. Well, I'll see myself out, thanks. You have a good look around, lad. Zarek's left some stuff lying about that I think you might find useful.
Oh, yeah. Ah, yes, the centaur.
Look at you running around in your bones, Fortescue. You're so nouveau dead. I, Ravenhooves, last prince of the centaurs, have not galloped the earth in over 10,000 years. Do yourself a favor, Fortescue. Take my longbow. More powerful than a crossbow. The option of flaming arrows, it is truly the weapon of noblemen. Congratulations! You don't quite have my breeding, Mr. Johnny-come-lately, but there's hope for you yet.
The longbow. Stronger than the crossbow, as pointed out, but it has its uses, but I prefer either the spears or the magic arrows. Magic arrows are just god tier. Enchant sword. That's still at 100. Alright, that concludes part 1, my re-upload of my 100% run. So I will see you all next time.